Welcome to Royal Manor, the English country house. I am proud to collaborate with Highland House with this new collection of eclectic English furniture inspired by my experience of living and working in country houses throughout England. Royal Manor is a collection of fine upholstery, case goods and occasional accents, designed in the relaxed yet elegant style of the English countryside. The overriding theme in this furniture is the unique English mode of decorating, a style that is elegant and sophisticated, and yet at the same time never uptight or overly stuffy. Most English country homes have a certain lived-in quality about them, which allows you and your guests to sit back and be comfortable. Yet these homes maintain an edge of casual elegance that is inherently and recognizably English. This character is what we captured in Royal Manor. Before our products were ever developed, I travelled the English countryside with the Highland House creative team to witness together some of the country's most elegant country homes. Our purpose wasn't to copy, but to take in the flavour of true country English elegance together. Among the elegant country houses we visited were Chatsworth House, the ancestral home of the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire; Castle Howard, the ancestral home of the Howard family, used as a backdrop for the television series Brideshead Revisited; Harewood House, the ancestral home of the Earl and Countess of Harewood, cousins of Queen Elizabeth II, who has often stayed there. From our first-hand research, the Highland House creative team and I developed interpretations for our furniture collection. Each item in Royal Manor is unique in its Englishness. You will see that this sort of furniture is relevant to the way people desire to live today. Everything has a certain elegant quality about it, yet the theme is still casual and relaxed. The colours, fabrics and finishes are not those of England from 300 years ago. You will see that the colours, fabrics, functions and finishes have all the qualities that people want today. It was my honour and good fortune to spend 11 years directly serving Her Majesty the Queen. I should always be grateful for her generosity of spirit and for the many kindnesses she showed to me and to my family. I shall never forget her, and it's my pleasure to name this small regal chair in her honour. This regal bed is a collection highlight with great personal significance. The intricate designs depicted in this metal bed remind me of the gates of Kensington Palace, London home to many royals, but none so famous as Diana, Princess of Wales. Kensington Palace was also my and my wife's home for 5 years. Our 2 children lived a privileged childhood, growing up with 2 royal princes in the nursery at Kensington Palace and Highgrove House. This dining table has the flavour of Chinese Chippendale styling, similar to antiques that Queen Victoria furnished the new front rooms at Buckingham Palace after she commissioned the facade we all know and recognise as the palace today. Queen Victoria's Chippendale furniture was originally built in the early 1800s for the famous Brighton Pavilion for the Prince Regent, who later became King George IV. What makes our dining setting unique is the intentional pairing of styles. We paired our Chinese Chippendale table with upholstered chairs from a totally different style and period, which in this case are elegantly upholstered chairs with carved Georgian-style legs. One of my mentors at Buckingham Palace was Cyril Dickman. Cyril rose through the ranks to the very top, becoming the chief palace steward. Known and liked by all, he was called Cyril by Her Majesty. It's only appropriate that the butler's tray in my collection be named after Cyril. Historic recreations of jousting events are frequently held at England's most famous medieval castle, Warwick Castle, overlooking the River Avon in Warwickshire. The tassels and crenellations of this elegant table topper look much like the decorative edges of knights' tunics worn at these events. Alderley Edge is a village in the county of Cheshire, located south of Manchester. Alderley Edge takes its name from the wooded escarpment that towers above the Cheshire Plain. With its scenic walks and lovely views of the countryside, Alderley is now well known as a smart, very chic place to live. This beautifully detailed sofa would be quite at home in Alderley. This is the Cranbrook display obelisk. The style of the classical urn that sits on top of this display obelisk reminds me of a neoclassical urn I've long admired at one of the most beautiful country gardens in all of England, the renowned gardens at Sissinghurst Castle. My mother's name was Beryl. She had a premonition that somehow Buckingham Palace held the key to my destiny, and she was right. She loved to sit in a comfortable chair and knit, and I feel she would be proud that I've chosen to name this charming, comfortable chair after her. I am now sharing the knowledge and expertise I gained during my years of royal service. I want to demonstrate to people in the United States and around the world that one need not be rich, royal, or English to have a taste of the English country lifestyle.